Hi, and welcome to Campus Mortgage, the mortgage industry's leading provider of underwriting, processing, quality control, servicing, and closing training. Before we get started, please take a moment to read Campus Mortgage's disclaimer and keep in mind the information contained in this video is time sensitive and subject to change without notice. So let's get started. Today we will be discussing part one of a three-part video series. And in the series, we're going to talk about title. Okay, the title policy. One key thing here to point out is the title insurance. I feel as an underwriter, this is the most important thing about your final title policy. So let's walk through what title insurance is. Well, it's protection for both the owner and the lender against any financial loss with defects in the title report or on that real property. So on this next slide, I'm going to point out some other key elements as to why title insurance is needed and is important. All right, why is title insurance needed? Well, for the owners, it's needed because it'll protect them for any type of hidden defect that isn't shown on public record. So that is the responsibility of the title company to research that real property and dig through all transactions that have occurred on that plot of land to make sure that there are no defects to on the report. And that way it ensures that that owner does own a clear title. And second here, the title insurance isn't just for homeowners, so don't think it's just for single family residents. It's also put in place for any type of important investments, and those can include builders and investment properties. So let's move along and see why it's needed for lenders. For the lenders, the title policy is guaranteeing that it has a valid and enforceable lien on that property, and that when they do lend that money to the borrower, it is ensuring that that title policy has no defects. And lastly, the lender's title policy encourages lenders to loan money to investors, developers, and homeowners. So that's a good thing to drum up some business. Now let's talk about the title search. I mentioned earlier that that's the responsibility of the title company. They're going to be responsible for doing a thorough title search. They will review all the records concerning the property of ever being sold or refinanced. And the purpose of that is to identify and clear all the problems before the new owner takes ownership or before that lender lends any money. And I put a little picture on the bottom of this slide. I think it's to the point. And read it with me here. No clear title, no title insurance, no sale. And that pretty much sums it up. On this last slide, I would like to tell you and talk about the two types of policies. So the first policy I want to talk about is the owner's policy. And that's put in place, which will cover the full amount of the loan. So if anything was to come up later down the line, that owner is insured and that loan will be taken care of. For the lenders, it will cover the lending institution over the life of the loan. So again, it's ensuring that this property is clear. And if anything was to come up, the lender would be protected. And the cost of that title insurance premium is just one moderate premium. And again, that's going to protect both the owner and the lender for the life of the loan. And there are no renewal premiums or expiration dates on that initial premium that the borrower or lender pays for in that first transaction. So to me, that's a great deal. That concludes part one of this three-part video series. For more tips, videos, and for a full list of courses offered by Campus Mortgage, please visit our website at www.campusmortgage.org. Thank you, and as always, make it a great day.